Hello and welcome back to Scarlet Nexus. So, we were just in the facility where Naomi is, right? Yes, that's her name. Is that her name? That's her name. Pretty sure that's her name. And we fought Yuito again. Yes, that happened. But we didn't really want to fight him, but we were supposed to. I don't know, a bunch of things. I don't know. Anyway, let's watch some TV. There are sections of someone that view the traitor Kasane Vandal as a hero that has led our station to increase our level of security. Kasane Vandal conspired with the rebel faction that has endangered Suo citizens and used this opening to assassinate the chairman. She's an unforgivable traitor, and the authorities are asking witnesses to come forward and help arrest the menace to society as soon as possible.
I want to talk to Kyoka.
Okay, let's do that then. Canvas took Etsu's role in the other research. We should be able to find leads if we make contact with the order. Any guests? Not any that I haven't given. Let's do the Bond episode.
Oh, Kasane. What's wrong? I'm sorry, hold on. I'm getting another headache. Okay, it's gone now. You still don't look well. Maybe you should rest. No, I need to clean the hideout soon. I can't cause trouble for... We'll feel a lot better if you rest instead of pushing yourself in this state. Please, Kyoka. Okay, I'll rest for a little bit then.
Here, drink one of my special nutrition drinks. Don't worry, it hasn't expired.
I didn't join the OSF to take care of someone else. I'll leave the wrung towels here.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to worry you.
It's not so bad being looked after. Just rest up for now. We don't want our nice hideout getting cleaned up by Kyoka anyway.
Wow, look how popular she is. She got the lazy Arashi and the sour little Shiden to get off their butts and help.
Why don't you do something too, Kagero?
What? Can't you tell, Kasane? I'm lovingly watching over everyone for her.
Anyway, we should leave her alone so she can actually get some rest. How are you feeling, Kyoka? Brainwaves are stable. Pulse is also at normal level. No issues to report. Kyoka, was that... Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It looks like the old me came out again. She seems to pop out when I'm tired or concentrating on something. What does it feel like to suddenly be someone else? Well, it's not like I'm particularly conscious of it. But there's no clear distinction it's a different person from me. To be honest, I don't even know which is the real me. That must be tough. I mean, if you can't tell anyway, why don't you just choose the one you'd rather be? That's a good point. Thank you. You're right. I wish I had a choice. Well, I feel so much better thanks to you. Are you sure you're okay? You don't need to try to support everyone by yourself anymore. You can come to us for help sometimes. I appreciate your concern, but I'm really okay now. Besides, I'm dying to clean. I have to scrub every inch to make up for lost time. Oh, I know. I'll cook for everyone to thank them. She really does seem like she's doing better. Maybe I'll go do some training. What happened here? I was only gone for a minute.
Kasane, it's Kyoka.
What about her?
She did a clean sweep. This is the end for me. You have to stop her.
Clean sweep? It looks like a tornado went through here. Shiden? What happened to you?
Kyoka said she cooked something for us. And when I took a bite, my whole body went numb. Damn it. I should have known from the way it looked.
No! Wake up, Shiden! Doing housework feels so good. Oh, Kasane! Do you even recognize the room anymore? I've also made cookies. Feel free to have some. I'll pass.
You've been censored. Are you really that bad looking? Jeez.
Oh, you're not hungry? That's not good. I can make you some porridge then. I have to make sure she never does housework around here ever again. It might be bad for her health, and it's definitely bad for ours. We've been together for a while, Kasane. Ever since you were a cadet, and your growth still surprises me. It does? I haven't noticed any changes in myself. You've become a great soldier. I hope I can keep watching you get better.
Okay. Alright.
Opened up to me more. That makes me so happy. It might sound like I'm exaggerating a little, but it really is easy to talk to you.
I mentioned how these kind of feel like filler sometimes. Like, that was pretty filler. Like, that's a kind of anime kind of gag. Like, oh, she really cooks really bad and everybody's sick. Oh no. But she thinks she's cooking really well and stuff. And yeah, you know, it's kind of tropey, kind of, you know, but whatever. I wanted to, yeah, I wanted to actually remove this now. Like, it was fun, but I want to see her face, honestly. As much as I don't like it, I think the expressions are probably something I want to see at least sometimes. Like, I would like to have seen what he looked like when he was sick, but we couldn't see that really. I'll be navigating you from the hideout from now on. Don't worry, I'll send you updates on Naomi through brain messages. Oh yeah, you don't really have any bond wishes or anything, because you're not normally here, you know. Right, also this, I should read these. I'm sorry I made you worry before. I have a device in my ear that lessens headaches, but I guess it wasn't enough. Didn't know that. It was really painful normally. Oh, I made you worry even more. It's okay. They're just a little headaches. You never want to watch out for me like you did today, Kasane. That's better than any restraining device, so don't worry about it. This thing again? Yeah. I'm probably not gonna do those. Do you know all your basic information on Sugetsu? It's higher in Hayano Mountain, right? I know that the environment there is really harsh. Right. It's really cold and wind is really strong, so make sure you're well prepared. Thanks, Ibuka. We'll head to Sugetsu Order headquarters as soon as we arrive. Do we have any objections? None here. Let's head straight for the Order headquarters. We have Cairo with us after all. That should be the quickest way to get through this. Well there, you really going to count on me that much when I'm not even on board with going to get to in the first place? Well, we can come back to this after we manage to climb the mountain safely. How does Sugetsu? Sugetsu's cargo. How are they getting their hands on so many human brains? I hate to say it, but there's a chance they're killing for them. But if you keep killing that many people, it won't be long before there isn't anyone left in Sugetsu. Told you not like that. We are talking about a group so tight that New Hamuka allowed them to command themselves. Kawa is right. They may have a long history, but they don't have a big population, and they seem to have always lived quietly in these mountains. Right. even if they had something to do with the transaction of the cargo, I don't think they're involved in the metamorphosis research at all. Just being the supplier of the cargo is enough involvement for us. We should all go together and see for ourselves. Thank you for hearing me out the other day. I would actually like to speak with you again. I would like to hear your opinions on combat. Although you may be hesitant to discuss battle tactics with someone you recently fought as an enemy. Would you mind meeting me at Masubi's? Like I said before, we don't need to worry about our situation respective of each other. If we're talking combat, I might be able to learn something too. I'll leave now.
I'm sorry to keep bothering you like this.
You're not bothering me. I'm just wondering if I can really offer you anything. I mean, you're a Septentrion, and I feel like you're far more capable.
That's due to my title. Nobody will tell me their honest opinion thanks to my perceived status.
Huh, really?
That's how people generally are. To that point, I feel like you are someone who doesn't care about titles or status, and would speak her mind. When we fought the other day, I thought your instincts were excellent. That's why I wanted to hear your opinions about the way I fight.
Okay, if that's what you want, I'll be honest with you.
Yes, if you would be so kind.
Why do you even use a hammer as a weapon in the first place? You have a small frame, and you don't look like you have enough muscle. Wouldn't it be more effective to use something smaller and lighter that fits your physique, like a knife?
I see. Thank you for your input, but I think you've overlooked a crucial fact.
What do you mean?
I agree that a hammer is a big and heavy weapon that doesn't seem to match my frame, but my power is teleportation. I can close the gap the instant I swing, or move on top of an enemy's head to let gravity do most of the work. In other words, I chose the hammer because it was the best weapon that takes advantage of my power. It can also intimidate opponents with its powerful image, and it even offers a good workout when I lift it.
I see.
Oh, sorry. I got carried away there. I shouldn't argue, when I was the one who asked you to give me your honest opinion.
No, I was just impressed that you found a fighting style that matches your power. But if you've established your style to this degree, there's not much point in asking for anyone's opinion.
You might be right, but I feel like I'm lacking something.
Are you unsatisfied with your current level of strength?
I'd say this is more about eliminating my weakness than wanting to become stronger. As you already pointed out, I have a small frame, and while I work out every day, I don't have enough muscles. My current fighting style compensates for these facts, but it also relies too much on my power.
I think children of the state like us all rely on our powers in a fight, more or less.
That may be true, but think about what would happen if you could not use your power at all. You would have no choice but to rely on your physical strength, but I would be mostly useless the way I am.
Not be able to use your power? I suppose that happening is a possibility, but that's a pretty limited situation.
Well, you never know what could happen on the battlefield. You have to be prepared for anything.
Really? I think it's a waste of time to worry about outliers.
You have a point. I could be worrying a little too much.
It could be because you don't believe in your own strength.
Huh?
I don't think there's any problem with the way you fight. If anything, I would say it's psychological. In other words, a lack of confidence.
How surprising. My brother said something similar to me in the past. He told me I was held captive by my own weakness. That does seem like my biggest problem. You really are perceptive. I was right to come to you.
Was anything I said helpful?
Yes, and this has been very beneficial to me. You don't hold back when we talk. So I find myself wanting to talk about things I normally wouldn't. That helps me be more open with my feelings, so I can relax. May we talk again sometime?
Sure, if you're okay with me just talking like I normally do.
Of course. I'd prefer that. What you consider normal feels fresh and new to me.
What? You and your brother are both so strange. It seems like he's satisfied, though, so I guess this was okay.
Okay. Don't know much to say about that. What can I say really? Like, they talked about combat and confidence and stuff, and I don't know. Sure. So like a little bit of character growth, development stuff, I don't know. Do you remember when we talked about gardening? There's a lot I want to tell you about plants, so I hope I can talk to you in person. If you don't want to see me, you don't have to. If you don't mind seeing me, please apply. I have time, so now it's fine. If it's because we fought enemies, don't worry, it doesn't bother me. Things aren't great now, but we don't need to worry about the situation until we can talk alone. Come to the Siren and we can talk there.
Oh, Kasane, would you like to talk about gardening?
Sure, if you don't mind. This is more than just herbs.
Yes. I like growing plants because it's fun hearing their different voices.
You don't literally mean a plant's voice, right?
No, because plants can't speak. That's why the person who's growing them needs to imagine what they're saying. Over here. Follow me. I'll show you what I mean.
She's rather assertive when it comes to plants.
Looking at the flower beds in cities like this, you can tell how they've grown and what condition they're in. This flower may look like it's growing healthy, but if you look carefully, you can see the bottom leaves are changing colors. It's sick. However, the branches and roots are fine, so I think it will recover if you snip off the sick leaves and give it medicine. Oh, these are all healthy, but there is a lot of water building up here, which could cause the roots to decay. You should exchange the soil for some with better water drainage. I'm sorry. I was blabbering again.
No, I'm impressed. Not only are you knowledgeable, you're perceptive enough to notice so much from their appearance.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not just from their appearance. I'm using my clairvoyance to see below the dirt. I can tell everything you normally can't see, from the condition of the roots to the quality of the soil. So it's kind of like cheating.
Well, I don't think I would call that cheating. You're just putting your power to use. Besides, your knowledge and gardening experience determine the condition of the plant, not your power.
Thank you. Oh, and of course you can garden without clairvoyance.
I felt the same back during the military exercises, but the ability to scout anywhere makes her power an important asset. On top of that, she understands her power and has learned to use it well. She would be an outstanding team member.
Kasane? What's wrong?
Tsugumi, would you come with me?
Huh? What do you mean?
I mean just that. I want you to come to Seiran and fight alongside me.
No.
Well, it's not just for me. And I know this is a bit unfair for me to say, but I need your help for Naomi, too.
I'm sorry about Naomi, but I already decided I would fight with Yuito.
Even if it means having to fight me?
Yes. When that time comes, I won't lose.
Alright, if that's how you feel, I'll give up on trying to recruit you. However, please don't expect me to go easy on you either.
That's okay. We'll still win. Oh, look.
What is it?
The inside of this tree is mostly rotten. It's been infected by a fungus that's consumed it from the trunk to its roots.
You can't save it?
It's too far gone. If we leave it, the wind might blow it over.
In that case, I think it's best if we dispose of it now. I can use my psychokinesis to uproot it.
Don't say it like that.
It could lead to an accident if it suddenly fell over. The tree is dying anyway. We should deal with it.
This tree is alive, too. It's been sick and suffering, half dead. And you're talking about it like it's garbage.
You're right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be so insensitive.
I'm sorry, too. I know you're right. It's already too late, and our only option is to cut it down. But that's why we need to care. This tree has watched over everyone its whole life. I think it's important for us to show it the proper respect to the end.
Yes.
Thank you for understanding. Oh, also that shrubbery over there.
She has more depth than I thought. She's quiet, but she doesn't just do what she's told. She has a hidden strength. How strange. I feel like we would really get along.
Kasane, are you listening? I'd like for you to pay attention here.
Don't worry, I'm listening. You can talk as much as you want.
So, that's kind of interesting. There was a dynamic there of the way, you know, what I'm trying to say, like, because they don't really want to fight each other, it's kind of strange how they interact. Like, it's like they are forced to, because they just don't see the same way. But it feels like, you know, it doesn't feel like they want to fight. They want to, you know, in Kasane's mind, she has decided that the only way forward is to kill Yuito. But like, that's just one path, you know, and she doesn't see Yuito as anything but an obstacle at this point. So she forgets that, you know, he's a person who has his own life and everything, and I think that's what the tree there was a metaphor for, you know, that if we just cut it out right now, cut it down, you know, even though it may have a whole, you know, even though it's dying, it still has a life, you know. And the way she sees it, it's like she's saying that it's better to, you know, get rid of it now, because, you know, it's we know there's an issue. We know we have to get rid of it. So why not just take it out now, and it will be better for the future. But we don't know if that's really true. It's kind of complicated. It's kind of like nobody really knows the best path forward right now. It's kind of interesting in that way. Weirdly in an intriguing thought, intriguing little scene, whatever you would call it there. Didn't expect that from talking about plants. But I think there's a lot more going on. Like, it's weird. This game can be... We just had a filler comedy scene, if you want to call it that. Was it comedy? It was trying to be funny, I think, but it was like, okay, sure. It's like, you got sick. Oh no. Funny. And then we had that, which was a lot more interesting. Like, seemed a lot more... to have a lot more importance to the plot as well. Like, it's weird, like... Sometimes it feels like the game is has good writing and bad writing. Like, I don't know, like it's strange. Can you read this? I read this. No, I don't think I did. The rescue team arrived in Misuhagawa. Don't worry, the transport team member that told us about the truck under attack was safely recovered. Thank goodness. Did he find his other transport team members he was talking about? Well, we think there were probably not any survivors. After analyzing evidence, it's highly probable they were attacked by the members Kodama turned into others. No. That's why there wasn't anyone around the truck. That's awful. Instead of just killing them, she had them kill each other. She's a twisted one, that's for sure. Twisted didn't scratch the surface. Damn that Kodama. I'll keep an eye out on Kodama too. We all need to stay vigilant. I don't know if these are new. They didn't say new. Right. Yeah, I don't think any of these are new. I have come to you for advice so many times, so I was hoping I could help you somehow. Is there anything you would like to ask me about training exercise? Not particularly. I train as much as I need to. As much as you need to. That's smart. However, I enjoy pushing myself to my limits. You may have noticed that I keep weights inside of my clothing. I have not. How would I know that? So I'm always working my muscles. Some say this is exercise, but when I think there are muscles that I still have not trained, I cannot help getting depressed. Yeah, the exercise is complicated. It's because you want to push yourself. Oh, that's a new thing. You want to push yourself, but sometimes pushing yourself is not good for your body. You know, you want to take it slow, and even though it sucks that you have to take it slow, and I've been kind of, you know, I've been doing some exercising, and sometimes I kind of try too much when I shouldn't. Like, and it's not great for your body, that's for sure. I've kind of gotten into a routine now where I can exercise it and not feel crappy for the rest of the day, or, you know, so yeah, it's like complicated. I'm not even doing a maybe like extensive or whatever exercise, just regular exercise, just, you know, not even that much like compared to what some people do, but it's what I can do right now because I've been out of shape for years, so I have to work towards a routine that works better, you know. Anyway, it's been going all right. Just, you know, some days I wish it was faster, but I've lost a lot of weight and everything over the last year, so it's fine. It's been going all right. Better than I could have hoped for, I suppose. You know, considering I didn't think I could even keep it up for a month, and now I've done it for half a year at least. Maybe even more. When did I start? I don't know, whatever, doesn't matter. Anyway, I don't hesitate when fighting enemies. Oh wait, I didn't read that one. You think so? The way you fight surprised me, Sugumi. You're always so quiet, but you're ruthless in combat. How do you make the change? I don't hesitate when fighting enemies, like swatting insects. You can avoid swatting insects if you raise plants, so I'm used to bugs. I just treat the others like the bugs. They're a lot bigger though. There's too much we don't know, but as more information we gather, the more we better the situation.
Alright. Everything seems to be in order.
Are you using a battle mask now? That's a good idea.
No, I don't plan on using it yet.
Really? It looks brand new.
Captain Seto left this for me.
Oh, he did?
I guess they found it when they went through his belongings, and it finally made its way to me.
I see. That's nice.
Yeah, but when I look at this, I can feel how much expectation he had for me. I'm not worthy of this mask yet. I'll use it once I'm stronger.
Don't you think he wanted you to use it right away? You say you want to wait until you're stronger, but do you even have a concrete goal?
Well, when I'm as strong as him...
How many years will that take?
It's not going to take years. I'll be as strong as him real soon.
You sound like a child when you say that, like... You really are not the most mature person in the world, Eden. Like, again, there's a lot of reasons.
When I was a rookie, Captain Seto would always encourage me, telling me I could succeed.
Like, as we've gotten to understand him a little bit better, like, I'm more, you know, hesitant to kind of joke about him, even though he's still kind of shitty, you know, but... Like, I don't know, he's more complicated than I imagined he would actually be. So I don't want to be just downright mean to him anymore. I feel like that's just picking on him. When, yeah,
I want to live up to his expectations. If I don't, then I have no right putting on this mask.
When he's, you know, definitely has issues and yeah, yeah.
He cared about Captain Seto. I heard that someone found his fountain pen. Was that you?
What if it was?
I thought so. Thank you for that.
You don't need to thank me. I just didn't want his belongings discarded on the street.
I know exactly how you feel. But why did you let me have it?
Because you needed that pen more than I did. I saw the way you looked at him. I know you admired him.
What?
Wait, don't tell me you didn't even realize it.
How did you know?
It's pretty obvious. I looked up to him too, but I'm pretty sure we had different types of feelings for him.
Different how?
Figure it out yourself. They're your feelings.
I've never given my feelings for Captain Seto any thought.
Anyway, I let you have that fountain pen. I swear, if you don't take good care of it, I'm coming after you.
I'll treasure it. Thank you again. You've done a lot to help me.
Where's all this coming from? Listen, don't get the wrong idea about me.
Things can come to light even after a long time passes. I have Shiden to thank for making me realize that.
If platoon morale drops, it affects me too. So, it's not like I was doing it for you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Could you say that again? I was a little lost in my own thoughts.
like I'd say it again. Damn it! Besides, I bet he would have done the same thing with the fountain pen.
Really?
I know he must have cared about you too. He was a really good person. He was a great mentor admired by everyone. And someone who meant more than anything to me. I no longer have anyone that recognizes my abilities. But I'll continue working hard to someday reach his level.
If your goal is to be like him, why don't you work on your people skills too?
I'd much rather use that time to work on my abilities. People will naturally come to me as long as I'm irrefutably strong.
Then that means you're not strong enough to have people follow you now.
What's wrong with that? I know I'm nowhere near him.
It's good that you know where you stand. I suppose you're planning to work hard in order to reach his status.
Yeah. Things can't stay this way. You just wait.
I'm looking forward to it.
Just looking at you makes me angry.
I don't remember doing anything to you.
I'm not saying you did something wrong. I'm mad at myself for being overtaken by someone like you. Watch out. I'm not the kind of person who gives up so easily.
You're really making it hard for me to like you when you keep on saying that kind of thing, like for real. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine.
You're someone I can rely on in battle. You know, your personality aside and all.
Is that supposed to be a compliment? I'll return the same.
Let's see here. Oh, is that all? Okay. Let me see here. Show anything new? Yes. I guess we got some more jelly stuff. Let me just get that now. And seems like there's much else. There's some more customization options. What do you call it? That stuff, you know. But I don't think there's anything else. Anything to exchange with? I can get some of that stuff. Yeah. Oh, get this. I don't think I even want to really equip that, honestly. Let's see here. There's a few things I can give to people here. Okay. Yeah.
This is nice.
Do you know about the leaf reading? You can read the future in the shape of the leaves left out in the cup. We should try it. I can give to you. So I have a lot of more of these than just one. So what if I give you more of them? Because I already have this, right?
You have a good eye.
That's pretty good. I don't know if that does anything when I already gave it to you. But maybe it does. Teddy bear. Alright. Sure.
Oh, cool.
Haven't seen a fancy doll like this in a while. Hmm? Oh, I was getting to it a long time ago. Let's see. Are you making fun of me? Just give it to me. Yeah, I'll read it. Okay, I think that's everyone I can give stuff to right now. Seems like. I really wonder if giving people things again does anything or not. Like I have it, so could just give it to them. I mean, so you're always giving me things. Cause the team bond I was still at 1, and I feel like I don't know why it's only at 1, even though like it shouldn't be at 2 at least by now. Like what have I not done to make it increase? I don't know. Maybe this takes a while. I don't know. One was also took such good care of that fountain pen. I can't ask him now, unfortunately. Heard you got it from Carmen to celebrate his promotion to Septenian. It's probably a memento. I don't think it was just a memento. It was proof of his strength. That his strength was recognized. I bet he kept it to give himself confidence. Just kind of guessing at that, but I hope I get something like that someday too. Something to prove my strength. Okay. Guess that's all, huh? I don't really want to, I don't want to do those. Honestly, I don't. Things just continue. Got about 15 minutes left. So let's just
Hey, Kasane.
go a little bit further.
Positively, absolutely going to Togetsu?
Of course we are.
At the very least, we should be able to learn something about the cargo sent to the research facility.
I understand that you have bad memories of that place. This time we can make good memories of it.
Or is there some other reason you don't want to go to Togetsu? If that's the case, nobody would blame you for staying behind.
Do you want to stay behind with me?
Yeah, fine. Just don't blame me if it sucks. I did warn you.
We're prepared for the consequences. Kagero, show us the way.
Yes, ma'am.
know they said it would be cold, but this is freezing.
I heard that it snows all year round in some areas. Don't catch your death out there.
At least there's a road. What the hell do you think Togetsu is thinking, building a city in a place like this? It's cold, it sucks, and it's a pain in the ass. I haven't even been this far on assignment before.
Who's down for turning back? Everyone? Great. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Enough of that. We already decided we're going, so stop complaining.
I think you're going to regret it.
You seem awfully opposed to this. Are you hiding something about Togetsu from us?
Not at all. You know, maybe I'm imagining it, but it seems like you're pretty eager to get us all there.
It's something we all decided. Didn't we, Kasane?
Yes, and you agreed in the end.
I wouldn't call that agreeing. Can't win them all, I guess.
In any case, we need information, and that requires us to go to Togetsu. Now stop complaining.
It's freezing.
And no more mentioning the cold.
Namui is fine. We have to, so when it's all life research facility under surveillance. Namui is okay. There hasn't been any change so far. You don't need to worry, Kasane. That's good. Thank you for telling me. Don't worry, yes. I'm always checking in on her. I'll let you know as soon as anything happens to Naomi. Thank you. I mean, Naruka. I appreciate it. So, new area. In a bit. Because we just went back to another area. Can I go through there? Yeah, I can. Okay. This is a secret area. Oh, secret is maybe giving it a little too much credit, but
The enemy is attacking with electricity. You'll be shocked and unable to move if it hits you.
That was good. Not quite as good as me, though.
okay, I was wondering what this was all about. Your allies can call to you during battle once you strengthen your bond with them. If you fly with triangle and circle, you will appear as a vision and will execute a special attack. Strong the bond, the bond will call to you. Okay, I see it now. Alright, cool.
I guess you've become useful.
Nice. Well, I can see that.
It's gonna keep hurting you. Be careful.
Yeah, totally close to you.
Time for stealth. This isn't good.
Ow.
It got me.
Yeah. He's gonna explode on their own, huh? So, that's how you even should bother fighting you. Ow. Can't see anything.
Show me what you got. Take the initiative and you win.
Lend me your power.
My turn.
Go, Kasane.
Check.
That was a nice move. Keep your guard up.
Nope. Gonna stay away from those things. Seem like bad news.
That was close.
Which way? Left is where secret stuff is. Yeah. Really make me work to get in there. Yeah. Oh, whoa, wow. Oh god. This is scary.
Let's finish it. Get it together.
Please leave me alone.
I'm going to become stronger than anyone else.
Well done,
Yeesh.
Kasane. Keep that up.
Looks like there's a resource reading around here.
Wait. Hold on, how do I get there? I wanna go this way? Around, I think. Kinda got turned around a bit. Ow.
That seems to be the spot.
Here we go. Found our target. Look, that other over there. Rooting for you. Nice. The enemy doesn't see us.
Oh, no, go away.
Leave it to me. It's up to you.
Damage to outer shell confirmed. Break it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it's gonna do for me. Okay. Dang, I wasn't close enough.
The shell is broken. Aim for its weak spot. We did it, Kasane. I don't think I can lose when I'm...
Keep your guard up.
with you.
Run, youngster.
I'll do it.
That was a great attack.
I still kind of feel like the combat, I'm just kind of pushing buttons.
Really the place?
Like I'm trying to combo,
There's no mistake.
and like,
Nexus is at the peak of Piano Mountain. It's mostly deserted because of the harsh environment.
People of Togetsu leave the world behind and live for the teachings. I love the world though.
yeah, it does feel like I don't have to really try much, and like whatever I'm doing is working, so ow, well, I can play a little better sometimes. That was dumb. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like I have to really do a whole lot different than what I'm doing, which is good, because the playstyle I'm using may not be the best, but it's working for now. Like I'm trying to juggle enemies in the air, use my things like my SAS stuff in combination with each other, and I mean, there's a lot of things to think about at once. Thinking about throwable objects, how much psychokinesis meter thingy I have left, all that jazz. Got all this stuff. Alright. A little bit of gameplay today, at least. Because yeah, I want to get a little bit in. But I'm around an hour now. So I'm stopping here. Yeah, new place. I mean, again, the environments, it's still very linear. Still very, just a path and some enemies. Like, at least we got ice blocks and stuff in the way, and those bomb ones, those are kind of a different kind of thing, because you're not really supposed to fight them, you're supposed to kind of get around them and not get exploded. Yeah. So that's something. I don't know. The game definitely has gotten a little bit. Okay, whatever. The game has definitely gotten to the point where it feels a lot more like I wouldn't say it's losing its steam in terms of the combat, because now they haven't really introduced a whole lot new in terms of that. Like the triangle circle move, that's new, I guess, but you don't need to learn that because it's based on the bond level or whatever. So yeah, I mean, it's just another press this button to do a thing. There's not a lot of like combo. I don't know. It's not like it doesn't feel as engaging as a God of War Bayonetta, where you actually have to combo things and like learn the different moves. Like there's not a lot you can do in this game. Like there's a few moves I haven't unlocked yet, I guess, that I could try out and see if those would do something, because it does feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over again a little bit. But I don't know, I mean, it's a hack and slash kind of game, beat 'em up game, whatever you want to call them. So that's kind of to be expected. Like it's gonna be repetitive eventually. Even Bayonetta and God of War can be like that, even as they introduce new moves and stuff. Like,
I wonder, is my hair clip dirty?
maybe if I had different weapons. Like all I have is this, all these knives, which is fine, I guess, but maybe it would be interesting, like if I could play as another character who had different weapons. Like I would like a hammer, like you talked about before. Like if I could use a hammer, that'd be fun, but I do wonder how different UE2 plays, like if it's a huge difference or not. I do wonder, like, because I think they may play entirely differently, or at least somewhat differently, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. See you next time.